Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 566. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing a book, but you're having some trouble finishing it, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn someone who barely sees themselves as a writer into a published author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "We begin to judge our work too early and think we need to achieve perfection. Inevitably, writer's block will come knocking because we can't meet those expectations. We need to give ourselves permission to fail so we have the freedom to explore, experiment, and improve." Lynda R Young. And once again, good morning. And something I've observed about myself, I'm a different writer at the end of a ghostwriting project, or really any writing project, than I was at the project's start. At that point, I've immersed myself in the book's subject matter and gone on really a creative journey, absorbing stories and learning all sorts of new and interesting things along the way about life and about writing. I'm also, technically a better writer. So in terms of writing fundamentals, technically a better writer by the end of projects. It would be impossible for this not to happen. As Stephen King mentioned in his book On Writing, just the word on writing, highly recommended book on the craft of writing. If you take any small amount of skill or talent and combine it with repetition over any period of time, the only possible outcome is improvement. The same is true for most activities. Think of strength training. Condition your muscles regularly and they get stronger. Or take a ballroom dancing class every week, and unless you have two left feet, I just raised my hand when I said that, you'll become a better dancer. Watch the Food Network and experiment with enough dishes and you'll become a better cook. When you write consistently, as in a book project or regular blogging or article writing, you will become a better writer. Like I said, and like Stephen King said, really, it's inevitable. Therefore, you are a different author when you finish writing your book than when you began writing it. And this is the best possible argument I can think of for the subject of not editing as you write the rough draft of your manuscript. Editing as you write your rough draft is like settling for a less experienced, not as good editor now, instead of being patient and employing a much better one later. Wait until you finish a complete rough draft of your book, and now you'll have an editor, yourself, by the way, who is 50,000 words better. That's an approximate amount. If you write a novel, it'll be much longer than that, but about 50,000 words better and more experienced than the novice with tunnel vision trying to hack away at chapter 1 right after she finishes writing it. Here are some other reasons to wait until you have a complete rough draft of your book before attempting any substantial edits. Number 1, editing is about fine-tuning, polishing, and shaping the big picture of your book. How can you see the big picture of your book and know what needs to be adjusted if you're still writing it? Number 2, editing kills your creative momentum many times, which is the last thing you want to do, especially if you're a first-time author building your confidence. You need that momentum to power you through the writing of your book. So keep your editing and your writing separate so you keep that momentum going. Number 3, editing switches you from creative to critic. A rough draft is neither the time nor the place for critics. And the biggest reason overall for not editing too early is your unlimited potential as an author. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook and let us know how we can support your goals. Until tomorrow, happy writing.